Second Nature for Children is in the house. Coach, how you doing?
Great, man. Great. I had a little snafu just now. Good thing I double check, but I'm straight now.
It's all good. It's really good because they don't want to hear the truth anyway. So we get ready, we getting ready to tell the truth. So a lot of them don't want to hear it. So you all good. So we're gonna jump right into it. And I want to talk to you tonight, Coach, about why blacks get triggered by the truth. We sure enough get triggered by the truth. Well, what I want to make sure I do, I want to make sure, like I do, give a reference so we all can come to the same word with the same definition of the word. And that's a problem that I see that I've been having when people listen to a lot of the videos. I think sometimes when I get comments, people don't even listen to the video in its entirety, and they may take a word out of it and respond just from the word. I'm getting that, from just reading the comments. And anytime anybody would like to come on the show for anything that has been said, if you can show me that I've said anything that's not true, then I would definitely welcome you to come on. But I'm not gonna come on just because you said something dealing with your feelings and emotions. I want you to understand that. So we're gonna jump right into it. I'm not even worrying about tonight with subscribing, sharing, and liking because we're not doing that. And most of us who listen to my videos anyway, we don't know one or two people who really want to hear the truth anyway. And so I understand that as well. So we're going to jump right into it. So let's take the word trigger. And here's the thing, the reason I break the word down is so that who's all really listening, and there's an art to listening instead of just hearing, really listen to what we're saying. And some people just get so defensive about the truth. And I'm not trying to offend anyone, definitely not trying to judge anyone. I want that to be very clear. Just trying to talk to us and give our information. So let's go. The trigger is to set off, to initiate, to cause something to happen. That's how we're going to use that to trigger. The truth is that which is true, agreeing with fact, not false.
Mm.
Something that can be proven by evidence. Now, here are two words I want to make sure that as I break this down, these are the two words I want to make sure that we stay in reference with. Behavior, a manner of conducting oneself. Remember that word, behavior. Display, exposed to view, to show. Remember those two words as I break this down. So we getting ready to deal with words and things that would trigger you. And so I just want you to settle down and listen to it because now we're getting ready to tap into folks' feelings and emotions. And so once I said, like I say always, anytime your feelings and emotions go up in the negative, your intellect drops. That's a fact. People get offended by that. They get triggered by that. But so I don't understand. Somebody can explain to me why we get triggered so much about the truth. So I would say this right here. A lot of us do not show common sense. There's a trigger word. A lot of us, and when we're dealing with the basic, when we're dealing with the mind, the body, and the soul. Now, if anybody could, please send me a comment if I say anything that's not true. A lot of us do not have common sense. I know that's a trigger word for somebody to tell you that. But if you're not taking care of yourself physically, mentally, or spiritually, you have no common sense. I'm going to say it. And I can define it. It's good sense in everyday affairs, practical intelligence, sound judgment. Now, I just want you to think about your life in those three areas and see, are you showing that? Because a lot of us lack common sense. There's another trigger. Who you telling me? Listen, I'm not telling you nothing because it's the inability to make sound judgment or decisions in everyday situations. Think about your life. I'm not saying it. All I'm doing is bringing out these words that are defined. And I told you earlier to remember behavior, watch your behavior, and display what people can see. Remember those two words. And when I talk about and deal with the mind, the body, and the soul, I see that a lot of us, with our behavior, we have no common sense. And it's on display. You can get mad all you want to. I'm telling you, tell me where I'm wrong. I'm breaking it down. I got the definition. Tell me where I'm wrong. I want you to tell me where I'm wrong. It's what I want you to do. Especially when someone has given evidence that what you're doing is the wrong way to do it, and you still continue to do it the way that you're doing it. That's a lack of common sense. You can get triggered all you want to. That's what it means. Telling the truth, coach, won't get much on this, but gotta tell the truth. And like I tell people all the time, I tell them, don't get mad at me. I'm just putting out information. Show me that it's not true. When we're dealing with the mind, the body, the soul, our behavior, and what can be seen. Show me. Don't hit me up with your feelings and emotions. Show me that I'm not telling the truth about how we take care of ourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually, that a lot of us don't have a trigger word, common sense. It's not so common. I just want you to think about that. Some of us get so emotional, coach, and so sensitive when certain words are used because people use them to be offensive. I'm not trying to offend anybody. And then when I come to you and use that same word, using it in another way, people get offended with me. They get on the defense. But by definition, is what I'm using. And that's why I go to the dictionary. So when I'm telling and talking about these words, we can have a word we're going to by definition. I didn't write the definition. The definition is of the word. A lot of us take certain words and put our own definition or our own meaning, or depends on how we use the word. But if I tell you that you are stupid, you're gonna get shown up mad with me. That was another trigger word. Because it been used in such a derogatory way. To if I come and just simply say, that's stupid. And I'm not saying so much that you are stupid. I'll put it like this right here. Your behavior
Yeah.
is on display that from the definition of the word, you're stupid. But the meaning is having or showing a great lack of intelligence or common sense. That's what it means. Something that's dull, something you do. So if I come to you and tell you that, man, that's stupid, or you're stupid for doing that, I'm not coming to you in a derogatory way. What I'm telling you is what you're doing, that's not smart. That's not sharp. So when you're not taking care of your mind, your body, and your soul, and I call you stupid for not doing it, I'm just simply looking at what you're displaying to me. I'm watching your behavior. I hope you understand that. I'm not judging you at all, but when I tell you that if you don't take care of yourself physically, you're going to pay a price. Why are you going to get mad at me? That's stupid if you don't. You're showing a lack of common sense if you don't take care of yourself physically when there is evidence that there is proof that you will self-destruct sooner than later. It's a fact. It's a fact that we're making bad decisions that are putting us in bad situations in life. That's stupid. That's a lack of common sense. That's not me talking about you. That's by me seeing your behavior. You displaying it. You showing it. I see it. And we get so bent out of shape about it. So, Coach, what do you think? And there's many more words, but I'm going to let you go in because I see through these videos, and I'm going to deal with a very brief comment. And I hope you looked at that comment that the guy left. And I love the comments that we received. I want people to
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Coach, I want people, let me tell you something. Just like in the last video, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to let you go in, Coach. I'm done. When I mentioned the word delusional, A guy
Okay.
hit me up. Yeah, a guy hit me up and said that it was very, and you can go back and look at it. So I'm not going to go through it, but I want to tap on this right here. He was telling me that it was very discouraging for women to hear what I was saying about women being delusional about relationships. I don't care. I want him to understand, and I want everybody to understand. See, now he can jump into his feelings and emotions. I want him to understand, and everybody else to understand. Did I say anything that was not true? That's what I want to understand. Did I say anything? Go back and look at that comment. Did I say anything was not true? And then he's,
Mm,
yeah, just because you get discouraged about it, it don't make it false. I
mm,
still told the truth. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to tell the truth. I know I'm gonna lose subscribers. I know I'm gonna lose this. I'm lose. Y'all don't pay my bills. I don't look for y'all to live. I'm not that YouTuber. Y'all won't even come in and support a youth organization. So I'm not look. I don't live off of y'all. So I can tell the truth. I'm not the preacher. I don't have to sit up here and sell you a belief, or scam you, or do. I don't have to do that. I can tell the truth because you don't help me anyway. None of you all help with the organization help. Nothing I do with children. Okay. So I can tell it every day. That's what he said. It's very discouraging. So just because it's discouraging doesn't mean that it's not true. And one other thing he mentioned, um, and I had the audacity, in other words, to say that they had a delusional disorder. Listen, man, I didn't classify it
You-
under the mental health department
but
classified.
you specifically said that.
That's why I said earlier, I don't think that they're listening to the video. I think they're just taking the topics and the titles and the words and just responding off of feelings and emotions. Because if you listen to the video, I'm very transparent as I break it down. So that's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm telling you that men are more emotional than women in a lot of situations. Go ahead, on, coach. Why we get triggered by the truth?
First of all, man, I could come up with a whole lot of other things that can be worse than the word delusional, but I digress, man. Just look around you. Just look around you, bro. If you look at life in a certain aspect for what it is, if you look at your life for what it is and you trying to attain as best as you know how, with your limited ability to be the best version of yourself, you would embrace constructive criticism, regardless of the tone, the words used. You would examine it and say, is that the truth or no? Okay, if it's the truth, what I need to do. You know what I mean? If you were doing that for yourself, whatever anyone say, you can easily say, I know that, I'm working on that, still working on that, and keep it moving. And you deal with it on a personal level. You know, when you by yourself, is that true? Okay, what I need to do. I need, you know what I mean? I don't understand if you've been in life X amount of years, man, you got to have some sort of idea that none of us are perfect. We got wherever you dwell, depending on where you dwell. Let me put it like that. Odds are stacked against you, especially when you look like us. Let's be real, okay? So you got all that working against you. I understand you feel some kind of way because every time you turn around, you got to be better than. You always got to be better than. Okay, I get that. So how do you get better than? Because it's about you being the best possible version of yourself, you living the best possible life that you can. How do you get better? You can get mad all you want to. Does that change If there's a dilemma, if it's true, does that change your dilemma? When you come down, when you relax, if it's true, it's still there. So what do you do about it? If you were constantly giving yourself an audit, critiquing yourself, working on yourself, what anybody else says, it won't bother you. Where's the truth? Where's the lie? It won't bother you because you're already doing your job on you. If you're not doing your job on you, you know there's something about you that needs to be worked on. And somebody points it out. I can see that triggering you. How dare you tell me about myself? Basically, that's what you're saying. How dare you tell me about myself? What about yourself? You know what I mean? So I get it to a certain extent, but like I said, if you're working on yourself, man, you being honest with yourself, you know more than anybody else all the ills, all the great things about yourself. And it's entirely up to you at the end of the day. It's not about what anyone say or think, it's what you think about yourself. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it, man. That's the way I came in life. I mean, really, you know,
And you know
how
what?
you see you. So,
And that's a great point, you made. A lot of us are getting triggered by that truth, and we don't want to face that truth. And that's what's happening. We don't want to face that truth. We don't want to take the time to sit down instead of like, because like I said, we are very emotional. We just we're not used to nobody telling us the truth. We're not used to it. You can go out on Facebook and all these social media places, and you can see where someone has grown older and they haven't taken care of themselves. They take pictures and they all on social media, and people are literally putting out there telling them how good they look. See, we love to be that's a fact, man. We love to be lied to, and it makes us feel good to be lied to. So when somebody come along with the truth, and can you imagine if you know you need to lose weight? I'm not trying to criticize you because you got to understand that when it comes to the mind, the body, the soul, my struggle is real every day. I'm grinding every day in those three areas. I'm not coming on telling you nothing that I'm not working on myself. I'm always under construction. So if someone lied to you emotionally, a lot of times we love to be lied to because listen, whether somebody loves you or not, if they tell you they love you, they know they can pull you in because they know
yeah,
emotionally that's what you want to hear.
yeah.
Yeah, they know they can. Yeah,
And then they hit you with oh, okey doke backdoor you, got the funds or whatever they want from you, and you mad. And you mad. Okay.
we get scammed and we're so easy to fool because people know what it is you want to hear.
That's it.
They know
That's
what you want
it.
to hear.
That's
And
it.
one thing they know, you don't want to hear the truth. So all I got to do is lie to you, and I know it'll make you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening in the community. And I'm talking about us. Our, the reason we get taken, listen here, anytime somebody can make you feel good, that's why we
It
in
is.
church giving out all the money. That's why, like I say, it's easy for us to be scammed. It's easy for somebody to fool us because they know all I got to do is make you either feel good about something or believe in something. And that's why during earlier videos when we were talking about hope. Listen, if you ain't working toward nothing, but somebody is selling you a hope that makes you
Mm.
feel good. Yeah, they selling you a hope. They're not telling you you got to be responsible for what I'm telling you that you need to do. No, God will fix it for you. You don't have to worry about nothing.
Mm.
That's it. Yeah, I want you to hear it. That sits you down because now you're waiting on something to come do it for you. They selling you a false hope. They selling you a false dream, and you buying into it because it comes with no accountability or no responsibility that you have to do anything. It's just like when they selling workout equipment. Just get this right here and do this, and you can get in shape. I just want you to hear how they selling it to us. You ain't got to do nothing. Just get it. We always looking for an easy way out. And then when someone come along with the truth, so I already understand why the views are down, why we're not getting no subscribers, why we're not getting, you know why? Because we're telling the truth. And
Yeah.
that lie gonna always move faster than the truth.
Well, what is sustained though?
It's not, and it
Yeah,
seems like we ought to. It seems like we ought to know that by now. It seems like, but for some reason we're not maturing and we're not changing. We're not getting it because we won't accept the truth. We just won't accept it. We rather be
I
lied
always
to.
you would always say either pay now or you pay later. So you got to make up your mind. Pay now, pay later. You know, if you don't want to do your audit of yourself, try to be a better version of who you are. And we talking about the whole gamut. Mentally, physically, spiritually, the whole nine. Financially, yeah, folks running with like that chicken with the head cut off now, going crazy because layoffs and this. Yeah, yeah. You know, pay now or pay later. Pay now or pay later. You know what I mean? You want somebody else to decide how your life go? Okay, man. Go ahead and see how that work out for you, man.
And that's what happened. And like right now with Trump in office doing all these crazy things, and people are panicking. Long time ago, you should have been setting yourself up. Well, I need at least 6 months to a year of finance. I call it just in case money, because just in case something like this happens. You should always, that's decision making. Instead of me just getting all my money, just spending it on this and that, let me put something up because I don't know exactly what's around the curve. So I'm gonna make sure that if there's some get crazy around the curve, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. So that's what happened. We just are in the moment. We're not thinking about our future. Like I said, when somebody comes with some knowledge of trying to advance us, we just won't take heed to it. We don't want to hear the truth. And those things that trigger us, most of us, and I'm gonna say it again, you get triggered all you want to, I already know. Most of us don't have no common sense. Why you say don't? Because of your behavior and what is shown. Said a little earlier, a lot of us are jealous. That's enough. You tell somebody they jealous of somebody, boy, you get ready to fight. But a lot of us are jealous. And it's a feeling of resentment or envy towards someone or something that they have that you want. A lot of us are jealous. And so if you say, well, the first thing you know, you go into your emotional, well, they ain't got nothing I want. Well, you know, the jealousy is just a dislike. So you're showing by your behavior and you're displaying, even you talking to me about somebody, you let me know you dislike them. You're not understanding that's showing jealousy.
But
But a lot of
here's the
people,
thing. Go ahead, go ahead.
go ahead on.
Let's say we weren't saying what we were saying right here, right now. Let's say we weren't Iman. I can go through YouTube, whatever, and find what it is I'm looking for, right? Whatever it is. Okay. Why are we not gravitating to the things or the information that can enhance our lives? Why are we gravitating? And I understand you got an insatiable appetite for entertainment. I get that. But where's your balance? What have you done today or yesterday or the day before? Be it a word you learned, be it a workout routine, knowledge, or something that enhance your life in some way, shape, or form. Why are we not gravitating to things that enhance us? I'm in a larger number. Let me say it like that. In a larger number. Why are we not doing that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, something got to be wrong. Something got to be wrong. I saw a young lady say something, and I'm like, man, you know, she got a point. Why do we enhance, uphold, gravitate to the ratchet, to the negative? be it the gangs, be it the prison, be it the certain behaviors that we know is detrimental to existence. How come that has become normal? I thought we were better than that. I thought that was in the minority, that was in the low amounts. But it's so all over everywhere now. It seems like that's us, man. Really? I thought we were better than that. Maybe I just wasted thought. I don't know, man.
Yeah, and by you saying that, and the young lady making that comment, I definitely can answer it because spiritually, in order for us to better accept the truth, spiritually, we have to be connected with ourselves to accept that truth. And when you accept that truth, then that truth comes with a responsibility and accountability. See, the negativity things, when I run to something negative and I'm watching or listening to something negative, it's not asking me to better myself.
So you got to do no work or nothing.
Right. I don't see. So I wish, yeah, see, that answers her. When I gravitate toward the negative things, it comes with no responsibility. I could just enjoy it. It ain't telling me I got to go get in better shape. It ain't telling me that I'm having issues mentally. It ain't telling me that I'm not working on myself spiritually, or I got to work on my discipline and consistency. See, going to the negative things, I don't have to do none of that. So I understand why we go to the negative, the entertainment, the sports, the this, because it comes with no responsibility. The only thing will make us responsible and accountable is that we accept the truth. That's the only thing. And until we
Believe
learn,
that. Yeah.
until we go ahead on.
That's I believe that. That's all I'm saying. I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to break and see. I try to make it real simple when I'm speaking because I have to teach children every day. So this is not complicated. We make it complicated. That's why when it's dealing with the mind, body, and soul, I'm not talking about how to work on a car or how to fix a boat, how to do this and that. I'm talking about when it comes to the mind, body, and soul, I can answer you. Just like I just able when the young lady said why we gravitate, that's why we do it. It don't come with a responsibility. That's why it's so easy to gravitate toward things that don't take us to another level. Because in order for you to go to another level, that means you got to take control of your life. You got now it's on you. You can't depend on nobody to take you to the gym. That's on you. And when you come home on the way home and you pass by all them fast food restaurants, yes, sir. Yes, sir. When you pass by
Mhm.
some of your favorite places coming down the road, and then
And the
you come out,
window's halfway down. You can
you
smell it.
you know they smell it. You know they sitting out there, and you smelling it, and you hungry, and your
Oh
discipline,
man.
yeah, and your discipline is not there. Your consistency is not there. Your tenacity is not there. You're gonna fall every time because in order for you to fight certain things that you know that you're up, you got to tap inside of yourself. And a lot of us haven't done that. Yeah, you got to tap inside of yourself to fight that up. And so I just hate that we get triggered by certain words. And I just hate, Coach, that we don't for as accountability that I don't see us because like I told you a long time ago, as a group of people, we already know we're not coming together. So we got to look to come how we can come together another way. So that's why I said, as individuals, if we can get one individual, take that one, hook it up to another individual. See, we're gonna have to make a group because this is really something new and different. It's been talked about coming together for many, many years, but it haven't happened yet. You got to think about it, ever since 1969, once they killed Fred Hampton, further as revolutionary, it's been a wrap. It's 2025. That's why things are showing up, been running crazy over the decade. There is no discipline in us trying to come together to try to organize. I can go on YouTube And I can look at YouTube where you got people don't have organizations. You got a guy out there talking about opening up a school for people, for young black boys. He received millions of dollars for opening up a school. Been going since I guess what 2014 was the last time I heard. And it's 2025. The school is not open, and it literally makes no sense because here it is, you can't even get the money to get the school open the way you want to get it open. How do you think you're going to get the money to pay the teacher? When you're saying you don't want no government, see, you're going to tell me we
Yeah.
got common sense. It's simply not common sense. And they still sending money in. It's simply,
Could it be just hoping? I mean, they just hoping they're gonna work out? I don't know.
coach, it's easy to scam us, man. I just want you to hear that. Are you serious? Don't nothing go off in your mental or your spirit to let you know that's a scam. You've been gone for 11 years saying open the school, you can receive millions of dollars and the school is not open. That's a scam. And you still sending money because he's a great talker. It's easy to fool us and it's so sad. And here it is, we come on with the organization with children that you can go out to our website and our Facebook page and see us working every day to see that everything is legit. Pull up our paperwork, pull up our organization, and we can't get one person throughout the United States to say, dang, I just want you, and you
Yeah,
telling
man.
me you think we finna come together anytime soon? It won't happen.
That's
That's why
that's
every day,
reality, man. Reality.
reality, and that's why every day I work with children to work on changing that mindset that us adults have. That's why I work with them every day because I see that over the decades, that same mindset, we're not going nowhere. As a matter of fact, it's literally getting worse. When you in these schools,
Yeah.
you dealing with the children, it's literally getting worse. And we don't have, and people can go out, like I say, and see the work that we're doing and won't give one penny to support an organization, but you would give to someone saying that they're opening up a school, or you would give to someone who's entertaining you with mess. Because I stop, I go out there, I investigate, I go out there and check it out. You got two people debating about a religion that no, it would never get solved. No one, no one can prove God or disprove it. That been going on for a million years or however many years, but people love to hear it. Ain't nothing different gonna happen. There is no empirical evidence there's a God. That's your belief. The ones who don't believe, they can't. It can't. So that's gonna and that entertains people, and people give their money to that, but they won't give their money to an organization for the betterment. People give their money and build channels up, and this is what I see on YouTube to people who report on other people.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
That's absolutely crazy. And I don't care. Anybody can get their bag the way they want to get their bag. I got no problem with what I'm saying. Family, if you're going to support something that does nothing to help the community and won't support something that will help the community, I just want you to think about it. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Mm.
We will give all our money away on entertainment and gossip, but we won't help our money, give our money to support and help our children and help a legitimate. None of these people have organizations. They just going on YouTube, talking about other people, giving out news, and people feed into it, and they build that channel of it. But we won't do nothing to support an organization that's helping our children. And that's why no one can tell me, no one could tell me that it'll be no time soon that we come together as a people. So that's why I hope in every one community, please go out and do something for some children and try to help them. It's not many of us even display common sense. So that's another problem right there. You're not going to have many of us trying to go out. That's why a lot of us who even listen to our videos, we can't even share it with nobody because your so-called friend don't want to hear it. That's the problem with that. Yeah, your so-called friend don't want to hear it. So I just hate to see in comment section is there. Why do you think we get triggered by the truth? And share with me. Don't tell me. Go through any of my videos, and if you can show me that I've said anything wrong, that I declare to be true, I would love to have a conversation with you. Anybody else just responding off feelings and emotions, not really listening, I don't want to talk to you. There's no reason. I'm not here for that. If you can bring me some truth, then you and I can sit down and I'll chop it up with you anytime. So, family, we got to get better. And that's why doing all my topics, if you notice, I always define the words so we can have a reference so both of us can go to there. Even when me and Brother Darryl was talking, and he was like, well, who wrote the dictionary? When I define, listen, man, I don't care who wrote the dictionary. You here in the United States, we speaking
That's the
English.
reference point. So
these are so you get out of your feelings and emotions, and that's my guy. I hate that he got missing. I don't know where yet. I hope he's doing well. But you can't tell me who wrote the dictionary. The dictionary is not like the Bible. The dictionary ain't where we take a word and everybody get an interpretation of the word. That word is defined. But you can take a scripture out of the Bible, and different groups of religions can give you a different interpretation of that scripture. So it lets me know we begin to get emotional about certain things, and we got to learn how to settle down. That's all. Coach, I'm done. You got 2 minutes or so. I'm done.
hey man, like I always said, man, all we doing is talking about life, man. You can take it or leave it, man. You can be offended. Man, that's up to you, man. If your life is doing great, you don't need no improvement, hats off to you, man. If you need some work, just tap in, man, and make it do what it do, man. And if you're offended, then you haven't lived long enough, then. If you're offended by a word or words that's not directed towards you personally, you haven't lived long enough. You want to be offended? Just look around us. And the year just started. Just look around and see what's going on. The things that are out of our control that are affecting us. You let a word or two affect you, man. Come on, man. We talking about life, man. You know, you either get control of your life or somebody can get control of it. You decide how you want it to play out. You know, it's all about evolving and being better in every aspect of your life, man. Mental, physical, spiritual, economical. To me, that's what life is about. I could be wrong, but that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. So take what we give you or you leave it aside. But you pay now or you pay later. Pay now or you pay later. You can't say, well, I didn't know, or nothing like that. No, no, no. Pay now or pay later. You know what I mean? But that's what I got, man.
Coach, I appreciate you for a great, great show, and I appreciate you for your time always. And I always take heed to the things that you close out with. And until the next time we come together, I'll holler at you.
Peace out, man.